Let's make our first iPhone app. We have to open Xcode, and then the first thing we're going to click on here is create new project. Once that's open, basically up here it's telling you what kind of app you want to make. Make sure you select iOS here. It might be on multi-platform by default, but just switch it to iOS. And now on the application here, just select just app, and then just scroll down to here and hit next. Once you're in next, this will pretty much be empty. Basically, product name is like, what do you want to name your app? For us, let's just call it Nerdy. And this part will pretty much also be empty too, organization identifier. This is basically the company. For now, let's just hit com, and then whatever your name is. So I'll say Nerdy Yachty. The part here that I skipped, team, you don't have to worry about this. So just leave that blank. And then for interface, you will just make sure this is set to SwiftUI, not storyboards. And then for language here, make sure this is set to Swift. Testing system and storage, make sure both of these are set to none. Okay, once that's done, just hit next. And then it's gonna ask you basically, where do you wanna save pretty much your project? For now, I'll just save it to the desktop. I'm just gonna hit create. And when that's made, it might take you some time for your simulator to load, so you might not see this appear just as fast. Now on the preview, we just see some type of world here, and we see some text that says hello world. Same thing over here, we have some text that says hello world, and we see some other thing called an image. We're gonna ignore this image part, so make sure you copy all this stuff here and delete. Now when you've removed the image text, basically you're just going to be working with just text here. And what you're going to notice is anything we type inside these quotation marks right here, right? So if I type in, I remove this and I type in nerdy, we automatically see show up right away in our simulator right below, just like that. So next thing is, let's just type in something else, nerdy yachty, and we also see it appear. Now, this is basically just a preview of what your app will look like. If we want to see how it runs in like an actual app, what you're gonna do now is scroll up here, and it might be on your regular device by default. So just hit this and then scroll all the way down, and you can pick any of these simulators, iPad or iPhone. For now, I'll just put iPhone 16 Pro Max. Hit that, and then when that's selected, I will go over here and I'll hit the play button here. While that spins and runs, you notice that the simulator looks legit like a regular iPhone. So that's why it's like great for testing too. And you're gonna see kind of push to this screen right here. And you see we get that a basic app with just nerdy yachty or whatever name you put on the screen.